Welcome back everyone to another video in the Islamic Echo Chamber series. On my channel, you'll find a video called Adult Breastfeeding in Islam. It's awesome. You should watch it if you haven't. And if you've watched it, you should watch it again. Yeah, it's that good. And in that video, we noted some problems. Here are some of them. The whole adult breastfeeding thing is borrowed from ancient Greek medicine. Again, this happens all the time in Islamic literature. Borrow something that's popular at the time and attribute it to Muhammad. Second, the adult breastfeeding thing is based off of a completely ludicrous theory about how the human body works. Third, a sheep ate part of the Quran. Fourth, Allah abrogated the number of required breastfeedings, which is dumb because, as we've said, the whole idea is based on a completely ludicrous theory about how the human body works. The number of sucklings doesn't matter because it doesn't work. Fifth, Muhammad told a grown woman to breastfeed an adult man, which brings us to the method: from her body, not a cup. Seventh, this breastfeeding thing results in some unanticipated problems. Imagine that. Because women would breastfeed slave girls to prevent their husbands from having sex with them, which is allowed by the Quran, due to the blood relationship that suckling them supposedly created. This is not something wives were allowed to do, so Umar said to beat your wife if she does that and continue having sex with your slave girls. I told you it was a great video, but does the apologetic echo chamber have a response? Oh yeah, I've called it the "hey, look over there" technique, or when you can't defend, distract. The important thing for a happy, brainwashed life in the echo chamber is to keep the echoes coming. Now, there seem to be two primary types of echoes: bad polemics and bad apologetics. But not even good apologetics could save the adult breastfeeding problem, much less bad ones. So, to preserve the pristine echo chamber environment, Muslim leaders have carefully taught their brainwashed parrots to ignore the numerous insurmountable problems with their religion and distract themselves with bad polemics against Christianity. As we consider a recent example, let's recall the problems with adult breastfeeding specifically mentioned in my video. Yes, there they are, such variety. They range from disgusting to hilarious. And the response now from the echo chamber. It's so good. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? How stupid. You have problem with breastfeed in Islam, but you have no problem with your God baby Jesus breastfeed from his mother. Can you imagine God breastfeed? Please describe to us, how did your God breastfeed? I challenge you to answer my question. Now, this comment seems to have misunderstood the problem. I have no issues with breastfeeding in Islam or anywhere else. Perhaps this person didn't watch the video or didn't even read the title of the video for fear of introducing unwanted echoes. Of course, the issue I'm discussing is adult breastfeeding, which is not the same as child breastfeeding. I also don't have a problem with the incarnation. I like the deeply personal God of the Bible expressed ultimately in the incarnation much more than the distant, unknowable, impersonal God of Islam. But let's set that aside for now and discuss what this comment specifically responds to when it comes to adult breastfeeding. Again, just to review, absolutely nothing. Again. This sort of thing happens comment after comment from the echo chamber. And notice the end. I challenge you to answer my question. What a joke. Taking up this so-called challenge is what they want, not because they have a meaningful challenge, but because it distracts from the embarrassment of their prophet and their books. But get this, it doesn't just distract you, the person talking to the Muslim, it distracts them, the inhabitants of the echo chamber, and distraction from the problems of their religion is one thing that the echo chamber does best. Distraction is critical to preventing Muslims from questioning their faith. Muslim apologists know this. That's why they've brainwashed Muslims to respond in this way. This is why, for me anyway, you will not distract me for a second. If I post a video on adult breastfeeding and you respond like this, I know you have absolutely nothing meaningful to say. You have no meaningful defense, and I will not let up. I will not be distracted. I will break into your echo chamber and make you face the problems of your religion. So don't try to distract. It makes you look weak. It lets me know I got you again. And you don't want that, do you? Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.